Hello, welcome back to Stuart Gipp in Video World. 2 episodes, wow, what can I say? I made one, then I made another one. This has got to be it though, 2 really feels like enough, right? Nah, I'm kidding, I'll do this forever unless I have a massive personal breakdown, and that could never happen again. Anyway, on with the show, and this time there'll be Tomb Raiders, Flume Waders, and Balloon Savers?
Got to find shelter.
Shut up!
Keep moving.
You could stand in this for 8 real-time weeks, and nothing would happen.
Come on, you can do this. Move.
Shut up! Phineas Frog from the Aquatic Games is another frog that I think is quite good. As you can see here, he jumps and he can run, and he can... Did I say jump already? This game's got some great music. He's also in James Pond 3, but he's not really the same. He's supposed to be the same character, but look, it's not him. Here's the music again. Why should I have to sit through this? I've been informed by some made-up bloggers that producing numbered lists of things are a good way to draw in viewers for your stupid show, but I absolutely refuse as I despise numbered lists, and here's why. 1, they're stupid, 2, they stifle discussion, and 3, they force me to make up more than 2 things. Anyway, this difficult second show was running short, so I did one anyway. Here's my numbered list of 5 Steam gems you've probably never heard of, although actually you probably have heard of them. I don't mean to insult your intelligence or anything. 5. Magicians and Looters. This is a Metroidvania. You know what that means. You explore a large area with certain routes blocked off until you achieve certain goals or earn new skills allowing you to bypass obstacles that previously impeded you. I nearly fell asleep just saying all that bullshit. Anyway, this one's great. It's got tight design, plentiful hidden areas, an amusing script that you can just switch off if too much talking annoys you. It cares, viewer. It'll last you maybe 6 hours to play through, but you'll be back for the secrets and achievements, unless you don't give fuck one about achievements, in which case, well done you. 4. Bleed is very similar to the old DOS game Abuse. Google it. Actually, don't Google the word abuse. I can't even imagine the kind of horrors that you might find. Anyway, back to Bleed. It's a platform shooter where you move with the left stick and fire with the right. Sustained killery without taking damage increases your rank, sort of like in a Platinum Software game, except actually fun! It's quite short, but very replayable on the harder modes, as shown here, by me being dead skill. You duck and dive and weave and air dash and slow down time, and it's just ruddy good, and it's very inexpensive. Sequel coming, but when? 3. Murray. It's a throwback to Duke Nukem, which you'll remember from episode 1, and its MS-DOS kin. Great level design and a fantastic experience overall from Daniel Ramar, creator of the brilliant and sadly not on Steam platform adventure E.G., which I recommend a whole hell of a lot. Murray is a throwback treat and it costs less than some fries probably, so buy it you dicks. 2. Castle of Illusion is not a game I can be counted on to discuss in an unbiased way, because the Master System version is one of my all-time favourite games. I was super down on this before it came out, because I didn't imagine it could possibly live up to the sense of wonder that game provoked in my childhood, but it did, and then some. It's a worthy remake and a total one-off. The team that made it is now dead. All dead. We shall never see its like again, and the world is poorer for it. Buy this game is the absolute essence of how you remember platformers being before you became a cold-hearted, unemotional internet critic of video games named Stuart Gipp. And 1. Finally, one that's not a platformer, except it includes the platformer Pac-Man, as well as the what the fuck is going on cock-in-mouth craziness that is Super Pac-Man. Am I winning? Did I win? And Pac-Man arrangement, but it's the wrong Pac-Man arrangement. It's the PSP version from Namco Museum, not the super great arcade version. You all know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's also got Ms. Pac-Man, but it's fucking DLC for some reason. And I'm making this sound shit. It's not. It's good, honest. If you like a bit of Pac-Man on your gaming biscuit, join Pac-Man Museum's club. That one's going to go right over the heads of the Americans. Sorry, Americans. Here's a joke for you. Congress. Ah, ha, ha, yeah. Here's the next bit of the show. Nah, I'm joking. I did that already. There's this game called Frogger. Little arcade game, bit of a classic. You might have heard of it, maybe. Well, it's great. You jump this little frog around, and he has to cross a road and then across a pond to rescue his little tadpoles. And that's it. And it's not really fodder for a long-running franchise. Ha ha! I got you! It's the video game industry. They kept putting out Froggers. There's a couple on PS1, the creatively titled Frogger, which blends the gameplay of the original with exploration. And Frogger 2, Swampy's Revenge, fucking swampy, and it's like the same, but with more linear stages, more like a platformer. And Swampy's Revenge was the template for all these handheld games on the GBA. Temple of the Frog, Frogger's Adventures the Lost Relic, Frogger's Journey, Frogger Beyond, all on GBA probably. Some of those might actually be the same game, but there are at least 3 or 4. Or 5. And then on DS alone, there's My Frogger Toy Trials, that's the real name of the game, which is like some sort of weird Pokemon/Frogger crossover that there's no good footage of on the internet. And there's Frogger Helmet Chaos on PSP. Let me tell you, after my circumcision, I know all about Helmet Chaos. Oh, that's quite crass, I might cut that out. No, who has the time? It doesn't matter. Anyway, my point is, there are so many of these games, who is buying them? Well, it's me. I'm buying them because I love them, so fuck off. They remind me of the more reflexes-based levels of Ship's Challenge, seminal tile-based Atari Lynx and Windows game. It's that sort of one tile at a time movement. It lends itself so well to precision, and Frogger offers me that kind of gameplay. It's challenging and satisfying. In fact, the other day I went into CEX and saw Frogger 3D on the shelves. I didn't even know it fucking existed. I nearly shit myself with excitement. That's me. That's the kind of show you're watching, a man who nearly shits when he sees a Frogger sequel. Feel free to unsubscribe. Happy Halloween, you suckers.
Over there.
Well, it's just a prank, it's just a prank. It's just a prank, bro, it's a prank, dude, bro, it's a prank. Wario Land 2 for Game Boy and Game Boy Color is just mesmerizing to me. I think it might be perfect? This is the first level. There's an alarm clock going off that's woken up Wario, and they've woven it into the music, and it's just perfect, isn't it? And for someone who loves secrets in their platform games like me, it's basically incredible just how many nooks and crannies full of coins there are in each area. You can see here I'm just finding the gleaming buggers all over the shop, rich both financially and in terms of sheer delight. Linear stages, multiple endings, a surplus of moves, sure, but mostly it's just fun to collect coins. They make a good noise and the number goes up. Wario Land 2, what a game.